How do you turn sunlight into fire? I mean, it sounds like a riddle, right? But the answer isn't some kind of magic trick. It's actually a process that's happening all around us every single day. So let's dive in and explore how the energy from a star gets trapped, locked away, only to be set free as a roaring flame.
And that brings us to the real head-scratcher. Just think about it for a second. How in the world do you get fire from something that's full of water? A living, breathing, wet green tree? It just doesn't add up, does it?
I mean, look at this. On one side, you've got the green tree. It's cool, it's wet, it's literally the definition of life. And on the other side, fire. Hot, dry, and, well, pretty destructive. They are polar opposites. They're natural enemies. So how can one possibly come from the other?
This right here, this is the fiery paradox we're going to unravel. It seems completely impossible, but trust me, the answer is both super elegant and totally mind-blowing.
Okay, so the secret isn't magic, it's chemistry. The whole answer is wrapped up in this incredible process that lets a plant take pure energy from the sun, that's solar energy, and convert it into a stable, storable form we call chemical energy.
So how does that even work? Well, to get it, you have to start thinking of a simple green leaf as one of the most advanced solar panels on the entire planet. And that process has a name we all probably remember from school: photosynthesis. But let's look at it in a completely new light. This isn't just about a plant making a snack for itself. It's about a plant capturing and storing raw power from a star that's 93 million miles away. It's wild. It basically breaks down into 3 simple steps. First, the leaf just soaks up sunlight. Easy enough. Second, it literally breathes in carbon dioxide from the air all around us. And third, and this is the amazing part, it uses that sun power to lock the carbon into new chemical bonds. It's essentially trapping sunlight inside the plant's own structure.
And the engine that's driving this whole operation? It's a tiny molecule called chlorophyll. You know, it's the pigment that makes plants green. And it's not just for looks. It acts as the literal machine that captures the sunlight to put it to work. Without that green color, none of this can happen.
So over time, as that tree grows bigger and stronger, it just keeps packing its wood with all this stored energy. So a log of wood, well, it's basically a solid-state battery, completely filled with what you could call bottled sunlight. Now think about this. When you light a fire, you're not just burning wood. You are kicking off the reverse of photosynthesis. All that heat and light pouring out of the flames, that is the solar energy captured weeks, months, or maybe even centuries ago being released all at once.
Now, what's absolutely fascinating is that this connection, this deep scientific link between a living green plant and the fire it can produce, was actually described with incredible precision over 1,400 years ago.
Just take a look at this verse from the Quran. It draws a direct line, not from dry wood, which would be obvious, but specifically from the green tree to fire. It presents the exact paradox we started with, getting fire from a wet, living thing, as a sign of something much greater.
But how are we supposed to interpret that? Is it just a practical survival tip from a long time ago, or is it pointing to a deeper, universal chemical formula? Well, there are 2 main ways to look at it. The literal view says it's probably talking about a specific technique for starting fires by rubbing certain types of green branches together, a very practical, localized piece of info. But the chemical view sees something much bigger, a universal law being described, that the origin of the fire's energy comes from the work done by the green, chlorophyll, in the first place. And that's the crucial point in that second argument, the specific wording. I mean, everybody back then knew dry wood burns. That's not news. But the text gives credit to the green tree. This suggests it's not just talking about the fuel you're using, but the ultimate source of the energy you're about to release, the energy that was captured way back when the tree was green and alive.
All right, let's put all the pieces together. When you combine the modern science of photosynthesis with this ancient text, a truly profound picture starts to emerge about unlocking all that bottled sunlight.
It really is as simple as this. The green in the leaf, the chlorophyll, that's your battery charger, just doing its job, storing up solar power. The wood becomes the battery itself. And the fire, that's just you flipping the switch and releasing all that power.
So maybe the best way to think of it is this. Fire is just sunlight being released from its prison inside the wood. And the one who put it there, the one who turned the key in the lock, that was the green.
It really leaves you wondering, doesn't it? From a simple green leaf to a roaring fire, the whole connection was there the entire time. What other profound, universal secrets are just like that? hiding right in front of us, waiting for the right moment to be understood.